I literally I had graduated from Western. I didn't know what I wanted to do next. I knew I didn't want to go to grad school. So I literally had just woke up one morning and I thought, you know what? I'm going to see how you can make money selling online. I have no idea where that thought came from. I didn't know you could sell on like Amazon at the time. I knew you could sell on eBay. But I literally just Googled how to make money selling online. And then I found out that Amazon has a program called FBA, which stands for Fulfillment by Amazon, where you can literally, whatever you want to sell, list it for sale on Amazon, and then you ship that product to their warehouse. And then when it sells, they will ship it to the customer, and they'll handle the customer returns. So it's basically eBay, except instead of you having to store everything at your house, Amazon will store it at their warehouse for you. So that's how I got started. I started reading a couple forums, and then I joined a couple Facebook groups and started watching YouTube videos after that. So I started off with $300. I opened up a business bank account. I was like 32, living at home. This is during the recession of 08, 09. I was waiting tables. So I had $300. I started going around to thrift stores and garage sales, and I would just buy things up and then resell them on eBay and Amazon. I was buying clothes as well. So like at Goodwill, they'd have certain colored tag days where things would be cheaper. So I'd get like name brand clothes like Lucky Brand jeans or Patagonia shirts. And then I had a little mannequin and a light box, and I'd take pictures and sell those on eBay. Amazon, there's apps you can get where you can scan the UPC code of a product and you can see what that product is selling for on Amazon, if it would be profitable for you to buy it and then resell it with all the Amazon fees and commissions. And it would show you the sales rank. The sales rank indicates how popular and how well an item is selling. And so from there, you then make your decision if you want to buy it and then try to resell it. I was also watching a lot of videos on YouTube. There's a lot of reseller videos and yard sale picker videos where they show you items to look for at garage sales and thrift stores. For example, one item I saw in this video, Super Soakers from the 80s and 90s sell for hundreds of dollars on eBay. And I had watched a video and seen this in one of those videos, and then I literally found one or two at Goodwill, and they were super cheap, but then I sold them for like you could sell them for like hundreds of dollars on eBay. I wound up keeping them just because I liked them so much, but they sold for like hundreds of dollars on eBay. So I just watched videos. I went around to garage sales and thrift stores, started buying up everything. That $300 turned into like $9,000 within 8 months just from buying and reselling. And so then I started going around to like Target, Toys R Us, Bed Bath & Beyond, Costco, and I would buy up products that were on sale or clearance and then send them into Amazon and sell them from normal retail. And then from there, that money got even bigger, and I started then setting up wholesale accounts with companies and buying their products wholesale by the case and then reselling them on Amazon. And everything got shipped to Amazon. So the first 8 months of me getting started, that $300 turned into about $8,000 or $9,000. My first full year reselling, I made about $40,000. So that was just off that initial $300. Opened a retail store because a lot of companies that you contact to set up a wholesale account with, some companies don't want you to sell the product on Amazon. Some will let you sell on Amazon if you have a brick and mortar store. And so just to give me a leg up on the competition from other Amazon sellers, I opened up a store. So when I approach these companies, I could be like, hey, we also have a retail store and we can sell on Amazon. We can promote your product on the podcast, on our YouTube channel. So it's more attractive and appealing to companies if you're just more than just an Amazon seller, because they're contacted by so many Amazon sellers constantly that a lot of companies now don't even want to deal with Amazon sellers anymore, or they'll only let a few come on board to carry their products. So that was one of the reasons. Another reason is Amazon can suspend your seller account. I've built mine up over the last 6.5 years to a multi-million-dollar business, and it's my only source of income. So the reason for opening up the store was to have more than one source of income as well, just to kind of spread things out. So I am not a couponer, never have been. I've watched videos on it. It seems like way too much work and time for me. I feel like you can scale up faster by not doing that. It's a lot of work. You know, people would buy like 8 newspapers on Sunday, and they have these all Excel spreadsheets and these file cabinets of all these coupons, and they're trying to track everything just so they can get a discount on like groceries and home items at like Walmart or Walgreens. And people do that, who sell on Amazon. I don't think it's very common. I do know people though who do it. I think it's too much labor, too time intensive. That same amount of time, you could scale up your business just buying things differently. I should know I don't go into stores anymore to buy stuff to resell. I do online arbitrage where we use software programs that will scrape, meaning they'll analyze all the products on a website, compare them to what they're selling for on Amazon, and then we make decisions on whether or not we want to buy those products. So I haven't done garage sales or thrift stores in years. I haven't gone into a store and scanned items to buy in years. Going into stores, that market's really saturated. A lot of Amazon sellers do it. So getting started, I wouldn't suggest it because it's easy to get inventory that way. Everyone does it, and then all the prices tank and you make no money. So that's not a great way to do things anymore. In terms of my biggest score, because I know that was in the question, my biggest score was when I had first started off. I went to Walmart and I found these Imaginext castles. They're a kid's toy. They had like 150 of them on the shelf. At the time, they were selling for like $80 to $90 on Amazon. And I literally bought all those up and sold them and made thousands of dollars. So that was my biggest score to date. It was a discontinued item, no longer being made. So even though it was $80, it was selling for on Amazon when I first found them, the price crept up to like $130 each. I don't remember what I paid for them, maybe like 30 or 40 bucks a piece. But that was my biggest score early on. I made thousands of dollars off of that one. So that was my biggest score. Well, Ramona, thanks for that question. That's the first question for the podcast ever. We will go ahead and email you a gift card. Thanks for listening. Thanks for the question. And yeah, we'll do another one of these as they come in.